Welcome to Mastering VeriCuda featuring Katana. In today's video, we'll walk through how to create a recipe in VeriCuda using recipe information from Katana. By the end of this lesson, we'll know how to bring our Katana recipe into VeriCuda and get it set up and ready to use. Before we get started, here's what we'll be covering. We'll start by navigating to the recipe form and selecting the recipe from Katana that we want to work with. From there, we'll complete the recipe information and walk through how to convert Katana's per piece quantities into the full batch quantity and unit weight needed in VeriCuda. Finally, we'll look at how to add different stages to the recipe so it matches our actual production process. On our VeriCuda home, we're going to go up to Forms, select Pre-Built Form, and this is going to bring up our Katana integration forms. We're going to go to the recipe product formula and select the plus button for add data. This is going to bring up our recipe form where we're going to pull in the product. We have our start date, the item code prefix, what the product is from Katana, and then our formula name, formula date issued, and a description. First, we're going to pull in our product. We are going to do a sweet potato daisy. From here, we're going to see the recipe pull in right here. The lot code, this is going to be the item code prefix we want to appear before the lot code. We're going to do test sweet potato daisy, so TSPD, formula name, test sweet potato daisy, formula. This can be the same thing as we inputted for formula name, formula description. Again, we input what we'd like in. That is the recipe information. Next, we are going to move into converting the quantities from a single piece, like it is in Katana, into a batch. For this recipe, the typical batch is 500 pounds. We want all of the ingredients to convert to equal 500 pounds. We're going to get our calculator, and then we are just going to multiply the quantities by 500 so we can get the proper amount. 0.54 times 500, 270. We have 0.26 times 500, 130. And then we have 0.1 times 550, 0.07 times 500, 35, and 0.03 times 500 is 15. That is how we convert from Katanas by piece into what our actual batch quantity is going to be. If we do it by singular piece, leave it as it comes from Katana. If we produce by batches, we will need to convert the recipe. The next thing is, if there's an ingredient missing on here, we can add an ingredient and it will bring up here so we can put in the ingredient code number, search the ingredient, and then put in the quantity here and the unit of measure. Next, we're going to do unit weight and total batch. The unit weight is going to be our 500-pound batch, and then that total batch quantity is going to be 1. Next, if we have different stations in production like mixing of everything, we can call this station 1, mixing. Then let's say we're putting a frosting or something on after it is baked, then we're going to do station 2 as frosting. We can remove this and let's say we're going to put in peanut butter. We're going to put peanut butter on top and we're going to call for 100 pounds and unit is 1, so now we can submit this. Once that's submitted, it will bring us back to our form screen and then we can click this paper icon to view all of our formulas. In here, we can click Edit and go in, make any changes needed, and then just update. We can also generate a PDF of it or delete. Quick tip, we cannot make two recipes in VeriCuda using the same recipe from Katana. If you have any questions or need help setting up our recipes, reach out to our VeriCuda support representative or contact us using the email shown on the screen. Thanks for watching.